Sheffield City Council is working hard to improve journeys around Sheffield. We aim to be open and honest about our plans for the future to make sure that residents, businesses and commuters have the chance to comment on any changes. This film describes our proposed improvements at the Meadowhead Roundabout and the surrounding area. Meadowhead is an important gateway to and from the south of Sheffield. We are suggesting improvements that aim to ease congestion and reduce travel times in the area for all vehicles. This would involve changing the shape of the roundabout, widening the lanes up to it, and adding signals at important junctions adjoining the roundabout. The scheme would also improve the routes around the roundabout for pedestrians and cyclists, which includes replacing the pedestrian subways at Meadowhead and Bockham Parkway. These set of proposals are called the Meadowhead Junction Improvement Scheme. We would like to hear your views so that we can make these changes as successful as possible for everyone who travels through the area. Here you can see the 4 roads leading to the roundabout. Greenhill Parkway is used to travel to Bradway and the Peak District. Meadowhead provides a main route into town. Bockham Parkway is the outer ring road and leads to Gleedless, continuing round to Meadowhall and the M1 northbound. And finally, people use Chesterfield Road south to get to Dronfield, Chesterfield and the M1 southbound. As you can see, the roundabout is more diamond shaped than round. This means lanes are not used as well as they could be, which can result in longer queues on the lead up to it, as well as minor accidents on the roundabout itself. At the moment, some of the roads leading to the roundabout are quite narrow, so getting into the junction can be difficult for larger vehicles. By changing the shape of the roundabout and widening the approaching lanes, it will be easier to enter, move around and leave the junction. A new traffic camera will be placed on the roundabout to help us respond to any unusual traffic build-up in the area. Traffic lights won't be placed on the roundabout, as the new pedestrian crossings will help manage traffic as it approaches. The centre of the roundabout would remain a green area with trees and flowers, but may be replanted to improve driver visibility. Greenhill Avenue leads onto Greenhill Parkway. Traffic turning right onto Greenhill Avenue can cause queues that often trail back to the roundabout. This in turn can make it difficult for vehicles to get onto the roundabout from Chesterfield Road south, and other vehicles already on the roundabout to get to other exits. Residents are also worried about the number of large vehicles using Greenhill Avenue. Changes would be made by putting traffic lights at the junction where Greenhill Avenue meets Greenhill Parkway to help manage the traffic entering and exiting the road. This would be complemented by plans to sign larger vehicles on the approaches to Meadowhead Roundabout, down Meadowhead and along Abbey Lane. This would be made possible through the reintroduction of the left turn lane into Abbey Lane. There will be a more detailed consultation about these proposals after the plans have been developed further. There are 2 subways at this junction that are used by pedestrians. The first subway is here at Meadowhead. The subways attract antisocial behaviour and in bad weather can be flooded. Because of this, more pedestrians prefer to cross the busy roads rather than use the subways. We propose to fill in this subway and replace it with a road-level pedestrian crossing. This would make it safer to get to local shops. The second subway is next to Dyche Lane, near Norton College. Again, we plan to fill in the subway and replace it with a pedestrian and cycle crossing. This will not only reduce antisocial behaviour, but also improve access to either side of the road. We plan to link the crossing to existing cycle lanes to make it easier to get to Meadowhead School and its surrounding areas. We will also add a cycle route from Chesterfield Road south to Greenhill Avenue and Bockham Parkway. The first stage of work will be at Bockham Parkway, Chesterfield Road and the roundabout. This is hoped to be built before April 2010, so please let us know your views on the improvements as soon as you can. More consultation about the improvements at Greenhill Avenue and Meadowhead will take place when plans have been finalised. In summary, these proposals aim to reduce travel times through the junction and improve the routes around the roundabout for everyone, including pedestrians. This will be done by widening the approaching lanes to the junction, reshaping the roundabout, filling in the pedestrian subways and replacing them with road-level pedestrian crossings, and finally adding traffic signals to the top of Greenhill Avenue and Dyche Lane. Here you can see how all the changes will work together to create one easy-to-use junction. We want this improvement scheme to work for everyone, so it is important that we hear your views. To give us your feedback, please complete an online response slip at www.sheffield.gov.uk/Meadowhead. Or you can pick up a leaflet to give us your comments. These leaflets will also be distributed to local residents and businesses. You can also call 0114 273 4192 for any further information.